Celebrating 25 years, more Teaming is here on More 94. You know the list, man. That's that Pop Smoke right there alongside Roddy Rich and 50 Cent. Before we get into anything else, just remind everybody this show is brought to you by Alive, Believe It Best, National Workers Cooperative Credit Union, Sun Oil Limited, Paisley Cosmetics, and Dunkin' Donuts. Now, what we're going to do right now is check in with Jerome, the player from the Himalaya, a little later than we normally do, but due to that interview I had scheduled in the 8 o'clock hour that ran a little bit overtime, you know what I mean? We had to bounce this part a little later on during the show, but I'm sure Romy don't mind. We're going to still talk some sports right now and see what's going on around the world. What's good, Romy?
Hey, top of the morning, man. Miguel. Good morning, Bahamas. This is Sideline Sports and Entertainment Bahamas. Turning stories from the sidelines and the headlines here only on 184.9 FM. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this fantabulous Flex Friday. Going to hop into our sporting report. Actually, we got some local sporting news. Actually brought in by the beach camps, along with the Bahamas Basketball Federation. They announced that they will be conducting a free virtual basketball camp via Zoom. It's going to be for males and females between ages 5 to 19. As a matter of fact, kids, interested persons, you can go ahead and register at bbfbasketball.com/VVictorBoyC. As a matter of fact, all you'll need is the internet, a ball, and a computer or mobile device. And it's definitely going to be something nice. As far as some of the coaches that are going to be conducting some of the skills and development camp or some of the skill sessions. You got Bacchus Roll, who's actually the head coach of the University of Bahamas Bingos. Chris DeMarco, also from the NBA, assistant coach from the NBA. You got Sanchez Moas, one of the head coaches or basketball coach at Prince Williams. You also got Marvin Henfield, who is also one of the national team coaches, and Michael Higgins, an international university coach as well. So again, as far as the instruction, it's going to be really nice. Again, go ahead and check it out. It's going to be, as a matter of fact, I'm actually excited to see their format because this might actually be, I guess, a template or who knows.
The way forward. Yeah. So it would be interesting to see how they roll this out and if it is successful as well. And I'm pretty sure it won't be the only. Once it works, other people are gonna mimic it or do their own version of it as well. Yeah. So hopefully it works though, because the more we use technology, the easier it is to get people back into still being active. You know what I mean? Yeah. So hopefully it works.
Yeah, definitely, man. Now on to some international sports. Got some news coming from the NFL. And quite a few interesting stories in the NFL yesterday. The first one that kind of caught my eye yesterday was the rookie Kamara Savano cut by the Seahawks. This was after an attempt to sneak a woman into the hotel. So,
wow.
Wow. I was like, dude, of all the day,
to cut him though, cut is a stretch. I get to say a fine, but
hold on. You know something? If this was pre-COVID-19, probably I think he may have gotten away. You know what I mean? Yeah, football and all. But
and he's a rookie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, hey, I guarantee he will not make that mistake at training camp again. So. He's looking for a job.
Wow.
Some other news from the NFL, man, dudes, I'm still making bank yet. Deion Dawkins, he actually is the left tackle for the Buffalo Bills. He reached a 4-year extension worth $60 million. Then we got on to, I guess this was the battle of the tight ends yesterday, to Travis Kelce. He reached a 4-year deal worth $57 million with the Chiefs yesterday. And then I guess after the Chiefs made that move, Kerry Kittle from the 49ers, his agent made sure that he made bank, and he got the highest contract for a tight end in NFL history. He got a 5-year, $75 million extension.
Nice.
So,
nice.
He was making bank. My statement was like, hey, Travis Kelce made bank, and Kerry Kittles came behind and made more bank. So, man. Also, the NBA getting ready to go into the playoff series. And as a matter of fact, the playoffs are pretty much set. We know that the Kings are out. Shouts out to the Phoenix Suns, man. They basically went undefeated in the bubble. as far as the San Antonio Suns, they're
San
22.
Antonio Spurs.
Yeah,
Spurs.
yeah, yeah. Sorry, San Antonio Spurs. Their 22-year reign of making the playoffs is done. That's snapped. As a matter of fact, the playoff matchups. You got the Clippers and Mavs, the Rockets versus Thunder, Nuggets versus Jazz, Sixers versus Celtics, Heat and Pacers, Nets versus the Raptors, the Bucks and the Raptors. So just to go over the scoreboard from last night, we got the Wizards over the Celtics, 96-90. The Kings over the Lakers last night, 136-122 is the final score there. Buddy Hield and Bogdanovic, they went off last night, but 28 and 27 points respectively for both of those players. It's a shame that one buddy that wasn't. Yeah, it's a shame they pulled that one off too late.
Yeah.
Some of the other games, the Grizzlies over the Bucks, 119-106. The Phoenix Suns again, 128-102. Devin Booker put up 27 points in that game, man. Again, he's been shining, man, looking really good. As far as our boy DeAndre Ayton, as a matter of fact, DeAndre Ayton, he came up with just 11 points in that game last night. Took down 9 rebounds. The only other games were the Spurs and Jazz. Jazz coming out on top, 118-112. The Trailblazers 1-point win over the Nets, 134-133. Dame Dollar, man, another 42-point game. Yeah, he's shining, man. As a matter of fact, Adidas dropped all of his shoes down to $61 since he had that hot game. Yeah, man. And the Magic over the Pelicans last night, 133-127. So yeah, there you have your NBA scoreboard, playboard matchups. And yeah, man, I think that is a wrap for sports today. Big L.
All right, my
you,
brother.
my brother. Hey,
Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, man. Likewise, everybody stay safe, stay COVID free.
All right, that's what it is, man. That's the Romy right there, the player representing from the Himalaya with that Sideline Sports Report. We can get right back into some more music, and then we talk about some more things. Also, we got to check in with VANN, get our 9 o'clock update as well, so don't go far, man. It's more entertainment on More 94.